Hello everyone, it's Ryan here. So I'm going to make this video whilst I'm fresh in the thought of it. But WWE, for the second year in a row, with a Hell in a Cell match main event, where it's no disqualification, they can do whatever they want, they ended it in a DQ. And in a time where they've just had this big week of like this premiere of Raw, premiere of SmackDown on Fox, the Wednesday Night Wars with AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite versus NXT. And then they have this pay-per-view where they only announced 3 matches to start with, then made 5 on the night. I think there's like 10 in total. They go and do this, and they wonder why people chant AEW or they shit all over their product. And, this is where the whole writing thing comes in. And again, it's like, I'm not the type to go like, oh, this company sucks, I'm 100% been in this company. Because obviously, because I've followed WWE for several years, I'm not going to go, well, I don't like AEW at all. Because I'll happily watch that, because there's a set of superstars in there where it's like, oh, I remember them, and you can see what they're doing. But this is literally, like, I think genuinely, after that, and with the way that The Fiend was the most popular thing, they forced him into the main event Universal title picture, which didn't need, and they do this. A lot of people are going to tune off WWE. They're not going to watch Raw. They're not going to watch SmackDown. They're just not going to watch anything. Like, if anything, they're going to watch NXT. But I have a feeling that AEW are going to beat WWE when it comes to the Wednesday ratings because of that. Yeah. Like, most of the night was fine. And, like, it's literally the main event bit. I thought it was really cool that they had the red lighting for The Fiend, that basically a lot of the regular moves and stuff wasn't having any effect on him. Like, basically being hit with a kendo stick, didn't feel it at all. Hit with a curb stomp, kicked out at 1. Basically hit with a chair, nothing. Seth literally gets one point where he's on the ground and literally smacks him dead in the face, which we haven't seen for a long time, because obviously they're protective about like chair shots to the head and stuff like that. Literally just gets a chair, bang, straight to the head, pins him straight away. Bray kicks out at 1. He then puts the chair on his head, gets a ladder, hits the ladder into the chair on his head, pins him 2. Puts the chair in the ladder, gets a toolbox, starts smacking him with that. And then, like, literally, after all that, he then grabs a sledgehammer. And that's when the ref goes, no, you can't take it that far. Blah, blah. It's like, you've already done enough, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, like, literally for a whole minute, like, yeah, you're probably right. But gets a sledgehammer, hits him, ref goes, right, that's it, call for the bell, he's gone too far. It's like, it's a fucking Hell in a Cell match. Like, this was made, like, the biggest thing that made it famous and people love it is Mankind was thrown off the fucking top of it, which was about 30 feet in the air. Probably more, I don't know. But literally the whole point is, like, it's 2 years in a row and they didn't learn from last year. People literally started chanting bullshit at the end because that's how they ended it, with a DQ in a Hell in a Cell match. And they've gone and done it again. It's, it's like, it's one of those things as a WWE fan where I don't think I want to tune into Raw at all. Like, I'm getting that point with a lot of people, where a lot of people on the internet now this is literally, I'm not going to say the end of WWE, because obviously it never will, because they're massive as they are, but there is going to be a drop in viewership and everything like that. So this whole bringing back Pyro and bringing all this and everything, it's just not going to work anymore. Like, they'll have to get rid of it again after a year, because WWE can't do anything solid. Like, there's a reason Triple H runs NXT and Vince has nothing to do with it. And I don't like to go on the whole it's Vince McMahon thing, but in a way it is, because he's the one that has the final say. Like, SmackDown kept getting changed around a lot last minute because of Vince, and now people have gone out of favour of SmackDown and back onto Raw. And now with this, they're just not going to want to watch either. Like, it's literally the whole Punk thing from 2011. Is like, it will get, I hate to say it, but it will probably get better after Vince does go, because he's got this whole classic trope thing that people are sick of. Like, he has to use these cliches all the time. It's what he finds funny but no one else does. or it's what he finds interesting but no one else does. And when someone likes something, he goes, "Oh, you really like this? Fine, I'll just force it down your throat until you hate it because it's my company and I'll make you like what I want you to like." And then that's when people turn on it. So, yeah, it's just again, a good pay per view ruined by a bullshit ending. Um, like one of my favorite matches was essentially just thrown on there. Randy Orton versus Ali was actually really good. Despite the fact people were saying like Randy Orton's boring and all that stuff, I actually quite liked it. Had some amazing moments in there. Baron Corbin versus Chad Gable was really good. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks was probably match of the night, and that was the very first match. But yeah, it was literally, yeah, just that ending again. I don't get why WWE have to do that. It's so annoying. It's like the pay per view is very solid. Like a majority of the way it's solid. Some of it's like, but whatever. But it's a genuinely like good-ish pay per view, and then they do that to ruin it, and that's all people are going to talk about, and it's not a good look for them. Essentially, Vince does have to step down because he just doesn't get it anymore, especially with fans nowadays. Like he's still living like it was the 90s and no one's aware of kayfabe and backstage politics and basically people's real lives and stuff like that. He just assumes everyone knows him by the character and that's what they've come to see and all this stuff. He doesn't care about the little things. And yeah, it's gone way past his time. They need to change something quickly because people are going to tune out. It's going to be like almost like the opposite of the whole WCW thing when they went, "Oh, Mankind is going to win the title," and everyone suddenly tuned over to Raw, and that was it. Because basically WCW started doing ridiculous stuff to the point that no one wanted to watch it because it was just generally stupid. And now WWE's doing that, and AEW's come along and go, "Oh, you want to actually see decent storylines and actual wrestling? Well, here you go." And because the fans nowadays, they're just going to tune into that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my rant about Hell in a Cell. The ending, you just completely ruined it. That's 2 years in a row you fucked it up. And maybe they'll recover in time, but with how fans are nowadays, they're never going to let you live it down. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Yeah, not happy after that, to be honest with you. But I'll see you later.